Hey Gemini, welcome back to my channel. Kim Enchantress here. I'm doing a timeline romance reading. Now it was the year 1820, so we're looking at 200 years ago here, Gemini. Now it's going to be a significant day in that lifetime that stands out for you, that's affecting your life now in 2020. So what I was getting with this reading this is about a woman who was eager, covetous, very seductive. Now this woman would get her own way with whatever she wanted, she would get. This was about an affair that your partner embarked on with this woman. Now you did know which direction to move when you found out. Although this woman's very beautiful and was admired by a lot of men, although there seemed to be fluctuating views on what was beautiful at that time. Now your partner was a long-term resident of this town, very goal-orientated. This was the man that you found security in here, Gemini, a man that you shared your daily life with. Now you were very confused on where to go from there. Now you were trying to find that one stable thing within this confusion so you can hold on to that stability. You felt confused as you didn't know where to go or what else to do, and you were very unprepared for what was going on. This was hidden activities that left you in despair, and you wanted to take the action, Gemini, against this conceited poser or pretender of a partner. But a new man was coming into your life who was able to change your situation at a fast pace. So that's the theme of the reading. Now the date was the 15th of April 1820, and I calculated this date from the Lenormand cards. So we're going to look at what you look like back in this incarnation, Gemini. So we have the anchor, the letter, and the rider. So this is telling me you had dark skin, you definitely had a nice tan, blue-green eyes, a little bit whiter on the bottom, but not necessarily overweight. Back in those days, pretty much the dresses made you like that anyway. You're a very secure and serious type of person. You were stern at times and stubborn, but you were always dependable, and you had a way with speaking with people. You had this nice elegance about you, and you moved quite quickly. Everything you'd done was at fast pace. Now, the partner that you were with, and as you can see, there's a couple here not facing each other. And definitely a third-party rival involved with the snake, someone poisonous. So your partner was definitely masculine, but very in touch with their feminine side as well. He was slim and flexible. He was some kind of dancer. He was very graceful when he danced. Possibly a Scorpio, or he had Scorpio in his chart back in this incarnation. But definitely things weren't good, you facing away from each other because of this third-party situation. So trouble was starting to brew, definitely. Okay, we're going to take a look at what happened in the past leading up to this significant day. And we're looking at the 15th of April, 1820. So we have the woman, the anchor, and the birds. And I feel like you were very religious here, Gemini. A person who didn't question. You were dutiful and responsible, but you were suffering in pain because of this third-party situation. You were starting to feel insecure and at a desperate loss here. You knew this woman and you felt like they were hiding something from you. They were putting up like a smoke screen, so to speak. Now this woman was in need of guidance and she was deceiving you. You called her a deadhead back then, a boring and unenterprising person. Excuse me. You found this person to be rather pushy, intrusive, and intervening in your relationship, and you craved for stability and safety. You didn't want to be entangled with this situation. You just wanted to break away. You were starting to focus on a set of principles that you were concerned with because of your religion, and you started to focus on a stable circle of friends and decided to stick with those pleasantries back in this lifetime. This was a welcoming break for you as you still resided with your partner at this stage. So we're going to take a look at this significant day and what happened on this day that's affecting your life in 2020. So, the anchor, the letter, and the rider. I feel this day there was a steady flow of communication. Everything revolved around certain information or conversation. But this communication reached its conclusion and there was nothing new to talk about with your partner. So that was pretty much it. All done and dusted, nothing more to say. It was now time to move on and act. What used to be stable between you and your partner changed drastically, and you decided to break this routine. You wanted to be freed from this confinement, and I felt like this was going to take place within 2 days. It was a Tuesday, and this would be imminent, so it was nearby. It was closing in. So this is that particular day that was significant in your life that's affecting your lifetime now. You know, could you trust this friend completely that gave you the information? I feel like if you couldn't trust this friend, well, who could you trust back in that lifetime? Now, what happened next? We have the birds, the clouds, and the bouquet. So I feel like you were hearing distant rumours, Gemini, and secret gossip, which gave you worry and uncertainty. Not knowing the truth made you feel restless. And someone was trying to be nice but had a hidden agenda. They were giving you fake compliments, and this is your ex or your partner at the time. So there was a lot of, maybe they were trying to get back in your good books. They knew you were going, so they were trying to get back in your good books by giving you fake compliments. Now, in the near future, there was some desire to want something at that point of time. There was a need for instant gratification. They were definitely trying to sneak back in your life, and this was like rivalry where you felt like you're in a competition between this other woman. Now we're going to look at what was just ahead for you in that lifetime, and what I'm feeling, Gemini, is that the only way you could end your worries was deciding to move. Pretty much, it was up to you in the end to move on. And the most important events of that next 12 months in that lifetime was the ending of your relationship that had an outcome that you hoped for. Now, Gemini, will you meet your soulmate in this lifetime? I'm not feeling you will just yet. This partner is definitely with another person at present, but I don't feel it's going to be for long. Now, from the Lover's Tarot, we have the Moon. I'm just going to pop that here so you can see that properly. Now, with the Moon, it is a feminine card. It signifies boundaries between reality and imagination. I feel like you're swimming in uncharted waters at the moment. So whatever's been rigid or uncompromising in your life, it's melting away. And I feel like it stems from this incarnation. It is a very emotional card here. Now, as the old order evaporates, you may experience confusion again. This is stemming from this relationship. Now, we still have our thoughts in our head, and sometimes we may wonder why or what it means and not know at this present time. But I think it's going to make sense to you eventually. Now, this is where you'll find your personal vision or myth. If you go into a realm of dreams and imagination. Now, if you're a creative artist, this card's telling you to drift, to dream, and to bring the treasures that you find back to shore. So I feel like you're going to have some visions of this past life. And when you do meet this partner, you'll understand more. Now, your psychic gift will be heightened, and your feelings that you have are going to be intensified. So you're pretty much longing to merge with another person. It's a pressing need for you at this moment. And you are yearning for love. You're yearning for spiritual nourishment. Excuse me. And soul communion. So you're looking for that soulmate here, Gemini. Now, when this partner eventually arrives, they're very successful. They're very emotional and creative as well. But it also states that they're a dreamer. People that work on stage, in the music or film industry, anything that involves illusions. They may like doing magic tricks, perhaps. But as the moon here waxes and wanes, this partner's behaviour would undertake subtle changes as well. They've got a zany and spontaneous sense of humour, a lot of inspiration that they use rather than logical ideas. Now, this person will take you on a magical mystery tour with romantic dreams and castles in the air for you here, Gemini. And they seek to care for you like no one else has done before. They understand your feelings at some deep level, and I feel like they will know as well what happened in the past incarnation. But their love for you is so intense, but never insistent. Now, as a lover, this person's very sensual, affectionate and tender, but they're only able to express their feelings indirectly. So for them to say, I love you, it is an act of great courage to say that to you. But it doesn't mean that they don't love you. It's just that they can't say it straight to your face. Maybe because of guilt from the past incarnation. So that's all I have for you guys. It is a reading based on 200 years ago, the significant day that you decided to leave this partner on the 15th of April, 1820. They're now coming back into your life. If it relates to you in any way, some of it or all of it, please like and subscribe to the channel. And please leave a comment. Always interesting to know how history pans out. Love and blessings. Bye for now.